Hello everybody and welcome back to Moderately Functional. I am Solhom, and this game you have not seen on the channel before, and you might not even have heard of it because it's a pretty new indie title where, well, for lack of a better way to explain it, have you ever seen that movie Monster House where the dude's like carny wife is buried in a basement and possesses the house? It's kind of like that, only you're the carny wife. You get to play as a haunted house, and your entire goal is to either murderize or insanitize anybody that enters your four walls. You also get complete customization over the house. The only thing that you cannot move is the entrance and the core. You can add different rooms to assist in your goals of insanitizing or murderizing. And basically, the more that you do that, the more there is a stigma about your house spread throughout the lands, and they will send people to try to investigate and murderate you. I've already beaten the game. Ghost was going to join me on the recording, but we just couldn't get things lined up. They had to go and take care of their folks' property, and we've also been trying to buy a house lately, hence the fact that I haven't been posting lately. But long story short, I've beaten the game. I've found that insanitizing things is a lot easier. I'll explain that as we get into it. There's not really any sort of opening cutscenes or anything, so you don't really miss out. I don't know if this is from beating the game or if this was an update after the fact, but now you can actually pick which deck you're going for. Default, which is just random, that's what I beat the game with, technically a damage deck, but humans have more health. There's the drain deck, which humans have more sanity, which is fair, or there's chaos, which just randomly randomizes things. We're just going to go with the default for the sake of the video. I'm not putting any modifiers on. You can pause and look at these if you'd like, but they won't really make sense at the time. And every one of your runs is going to start like this. This is your viewpoint. This over here is your heart. This is basically your fat wife buried in the basement. You can put different rooms next to each other, but for example, this one, as you can see in the top left, just over here, is a guest room of 2 tiles. If I was to, when we get to the house building, if I was to put more guest room next to there, it would just expand this room. It wouldn't make another room. So I'd have to alternate rooms to kind of make that bigger. We'll get into that. Right now, I can't do much about changing my house. They are going to march straight in there. This 8 up here, you lose some of those health points basically if people witness your house heart. So basically, I don't want these guys to get in here. Hang on, where's the cat? Pet the cat. As soon as normal people see the heart, they freak out and turn around and run. It's really bad news if they witness your heart and then get out, but I've never had that happen personally. Down here you got your cards. Obviously these, I don't even know how that's pronounced. I think I'm going to go with Wackophobia. It just drains their sanity. The blue bar there, you can see these guys both have 7. This Phantom Raking deals 2. I can make people just boop into a random room, but I have straight up had them boop into a room next to the heart room and just walk in before. Tension will... Yeah, it just basically is a multiplier for sanity, which is why sanity is easier to go with. That's what I'm going to go with for this video, is I'm going to try to make everybody go insane. And lastly, before I actually get into this, if somebody dies, let's say this guy walks in here, I kill him. This guy sees dead guy, he's going to freak out and run. I want things to die or go insane in the building. If they escape, then I don't get their essence, which means I have less ability to upgrade between rounds. It's bad news all around. So that's one of the reasons why damage is harder, is because if somebody sees a dead body, they'll run. Whereas if someone sees an insane guy, they go, ah, that's just Steve. So anyways, I'm going to make this room cold. I have to discard. I'm going to discard the damage because we're not doing that. Now both of these guys, as you can see, have a ×2 multiplier. This guy is a little bit more. Oh, okay. So basically, because this guy's panicky, he made him gain more tension from that. But anyways, I'm just going to hit them both with a sanity card. This guy went insane immediately because he had all of that. But as you can see, it didn't bother him at all. Now this guy gets to sit there insane. The problem with being insane... So, I'll just finish this up here for real quick. Now they're both insane. So there's cards that... So see, I got 25 per person, gain 50 essence, that's good. Drain 3, your next hand is drawn from the discard pile. Weird. Draw 2 if this is your last card. Gain 2. Draw 1, draw 3, and gain draw 2. And gain 2 AP instead if no one was damaged or drained last turn. Neat. Okay, so those are just unlocked cards. I can't pick them up anyways. Now these are the cards that I can add. So here we go. Where it says any human, you can do that to anybody at any point in your building. But if it says solo human, they have to be alone in the room that they're in. Problem is, just because someone is insane in that room doesn't mean they don't count as a people. Whereas if they're dead in the room, they don't count as a people. So that's the kind of balance there is. You could have people in every room in your house insane and suddenly you can't use your cards. We're going to go for this because this is super strong, but it only works on solo humans, but that's whatever it is. Anyways, now this is where we get to alter what our building looks like. I don't like the fact that there's literally a straight shot down 2 separate hallways to my heart. So I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of one of those rooms. And this one I'm going to move like that. And we got a bell tower, which just gives us something. So basically the bell tower, there's going to be a phantom that starts in there every round and just starts randomly wandering the house. If the phantom's in a room with someone, it gives them extra tension. Or might give them a tension multiplier, I can't remember. And because I still have some points up here, this 35, since I still have some points, I'm going to expand this guest room. Just because there's certain cards that I only will be able to play on a 4, 8, or 12 size room, so I'll want those to be bigger. Down the line, when I have more spots, I'll be trying to make this a little bit more of a maze, because you really want, like, as many rooms between them and your heart as you can. There are cards that you can only play on the heart room, but to me, they're not really worth it. And just because I have some extra points, can I... So it costs less to put things directly next to your heart room, but obviously, yeah, let's put a kitchen just off the guest room there. That works. But basically, you don't want rooms right next to your heart room, because if people like panic and leave the heart room into that room and then come back into the heart room, you do take that extra damage. So I've got this one. I can't do that because they're both in the same room. You can see we have 2 more people coming after these guys. I'm going to boop you into a completely separate room. I wish that I hadn't booped you into that particular room. But at least when you boop them into another room, they lose a turn. Now I have the problem where they might go into this room next. And in fact, yeah, so hovering over them, you can see that they're planning on going through this door. So I'm going to collapse this room, which locks this door. It doesn't work for cops. Cops will shoot the lock off, because America. And I've almost made her insane, so it's a good thing I blocked this room, because now they're going to try that door and go, huh, door's locked, and they're going to leave it alone. Right. So we're going to make them go insane, so that they leave me the frig alone. This guy's on his own, so we're going to hit him with the big mans. And we're going to... Hang on a sec. Which room are you going to? Why do they always go straight for that one? That is annoying to me. So let's see here. I've got 5 I've got to do. Let's just boop you into a random room. Now he's in there with them, which is fine. And I've chilled the room out, and now I'm just going to smack one of them with some slight insanity. There we go. And now he's stuck there because he has to wait a minute while he figures out where the hell he is, basically. Made one of them go insane. Now, I can't do that to him because these guys are still in there. He's planning on going there. He's planning on going in there. So that's not great. I'm going to lose some points, but at least I'll be able to make him go insane, so I'm only losing 1 point to him instead. Can't do much about that guy, but he'll be fine. So yeah, you see I lost 1 heart health. He freaks out, and now he's going to run. Let's actually chilling cold this room, get rid of one of those, because now when I whack-a-phobia him, yeah, now he's insane. Now I just got to worry about that guy. And honestly, like, now that he's witnessed me, I don't care if I'm doing damage to him or sanity. I guess her, because it's Kim. How did you uninsane yourself? Which is cursed. Why are you uninsaning? I don't understand. but I don't appreciate it either. Invalid target. Why are you invalid? I don't understand. I'm just gonna murder you then. Get deaded. Alright, so you get slightly more essence if you kill someone, but it's harder to keep everybody where you want them if they get deaded. So, I can deal 4 damage and discard 2 cards by just setting a room on fire. It basically hits the room, not the person, so it hits everybody in the room. It can be really good in combination with some other cards that we might get into later. Let's see. Add attention and drain 2 if I basically put this in an empty room. I'll pick that one up because that's alright. Now, can I move this? I'm gonna move that down there. I still have 125, so let's build another living room here. Basically, the more doors that they have to go through is technically the better. And you want them to go through doors that are farther away from your heart, ideally. So technically what I could do is move that like that. And we'll have a kitchen go like this. So obviously, if you're anything like me, your brain box says, well, why can you just not have an isolated like heart in a garage situation? The rules of the building say that you have to have a path through from the start to your end there. There you go. I've got an interesting looking layout going on. We're gonna end right there. No human has answered the beckoning call of the bell tower, but you feel your foundations in this world growing stronger. So you can upgrade, which obviously, I mean, it does something. Like in a lot of cases, it'll add an extra drain or an extra damage to cards. I don't really care about that because that'll kind of happen later on anyways. I think I'm just going to go for a drain card. Add a copy of it to the discard pile. For each copy in the discard pile, drain one. Get another one of these, get another one of those. Sure, we don't got one of them yet, we'll go for that. And then it gives us another build phase. But, whatever. And then it gives... Okay, we just had it... So, the month is kind of Slay the Spire-esque. And it just seems like we just drew something kind of odd. Drain 2 to all humans. I like that. Because, like, if I can't really look at them... At the end of this, we can look, I think. Because I don't think there's a way to look at the month... Mid-month. Just make them both go slightly insane. Oh, that has to be solo human. So let's just boop you somewhere else. Where'd you go? Right next to the heart, because of course you did. That's the problem with randomized things. I prefer to make people go into... Wait, should I do that? Where are you going? Straight to the heart, of course. No, I'm locking that. You're not allowed in there. But you are allowed to get slightly insane here. Yeah, locked door. Go back in the other way. There's a dead guy in that room. Haha, nerd. You're gonna try it again, huh? God damn. He is hell-bent on going into that room. So let's make this room very chilly. Discard my damage card. And you're gonna get a little bit freaked, and you're gonna take a little bit of sanity, just so I can get some stuff in the discard. God damn, this is a poor hand. You go away. You get that. I'm just gonna smack someone with damage because I'd prefer to do something than nothing. Alright, I'm gonna put the corpse in the entryway so that anybody that tries to escape is gonna take a little bit of sanity. Hit him with that, and he's gonna go in there. Yeah, this is going poorly for me. People are just friggin' marching in. You just get hit everybody with a little bit of insanity. You've got 2 left, okay. And you don't have a multiplier on you. Okay, hang on. Okay, so now he's insane. I got nothing for any of them. I'm gonna put another corpse in that room, sure. Because these guys should enter that room and go insane. Yes. Oh, when did all these guys get here? Jesus, I was not paying attention. Okay, make it really cold in there, and then all you guys get slightly insane. And that guy's gonna go insane because of the hidden body. I always find it good to try to spread out your insanity damage as much as you can, and then they all went insane in that room. Nice. So yeah, this calendar is kind of your Slay the Spire map, so to speak. Basic days are basic, are just basic, you know, you work this day kind of thing. These are the ones where you get to pick like the damage card or whatever, like I said. These are scripted events we'll get into. These ones specifically. Basically, those are boss fights. But we'll see. I got a lot of essence that day. Mirror Hall. So Mirror Hall is excellent. Basically, anything that you do that's a room upgrade, such as that one that like setting the room on fire kind of thing. If you play that on this room, then it sets all of the rooms around it on fire. So it's really good on a strong central room. I think we'll pick up this one though, because just basically giving everybody a little extra tension as they come in is always really good. Can I move this room? I'll make another door there. Just kind of make another like little whatever. But the reason is because now this is a nursery. People have to enter through there if they come through the front door. I say if they come through the front door because you'll see why things get messy. Let's see here. What if I move this and I create another living room like that for now? Just any extra rooms that you can add on the pathway is technically good. Actually, let me undo that, because then we'll go with a guest room. Something like that. There we go. A whole extra room. And because I don't like the shape of that room, we're going to go like that. Haha. Alright, see, so this guy didn't enter through the front door because... And that guy too, because fuck the rules. But that's the problem, is like you can create a huge maze so that it takes them forever to get from the front door to the back, but somebody could literally come in through the window here. So that's unfortunate, but it is fine, because we're just gonna slightly dink all of them for sanity. I really need to get some like phobia rooms and stuff going on, but we'll see if I even get those later. Alright, let's put a dead guy in that room. Let's put a slight insanity on you because you're in there with the Phantom, and we're good to go. See, so that guy did go into the dead guy room, so that's good. And he's alone, so I'm going to hit him with that one. So I'm focusing on him right now because he's real close to the heart, and I'm real low on heart right now, so I'm trying to not have problems. Hit all of them for a slight insanity. And there we go. He's taken care of. Now I gotta worry about these guys. And Maya's there, an army of them. We'll put a... Oh, he's in there. I forgot about that. We'll put a dead guy in that room. Slight insanity if they come in. We'll increase their tension. It won't do anything because I don't have any cards to play on it right now, but at least they all get that multiplier, as you can see. Now I'm going to... He's still got more rooms to go, so I'll just do that. He's going to slightly insane right now. Those guys are going to insane expeditiously. There we go. Alright, that went a lot better than the last one. Let's see. Echo Chamber. Upgrade to the music room. Neat. Oh, Mirror Chamber. I was wrong. That music room is the one that plays it on all of them. The Echo Chamber, the blah 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 blah. The music room is the one that plays it on all the ones around. The mirror room makes it so that there could be 16 guys in that one room, but they all count as being alone. Harvest if a human has at least 3 hexes and then banish. Weird. Deal 100 damage. Banish all bell tower cards in your deck. I'll pick it up just because there's some strong people later I might want to just drop a bell on instead. I don't feel as though I really need to add extra rooms right now. I could, but I don't think I'm going to. There's a dead guy in that room. I'm just gonna bap him because he came in the wrong door, so I'm just gonna say he sliced himself up on some glass or something. These guys are gonna pick up some tension because of the dead baby. Hit people with a little bit of insanity. You're gonna get hit with a lot more insanity because screw you in particular, that's why. Make that room really, really cold, and you really, really sane. And I think, yep, the dead body got him. I'm gonna put a dead body in that room just in case they decide to go that way. There's someone that's almost insane, so I'm just gonna finish him off. Dead body's gonna make these guys slightly crazy. Gonna hit everybody with another little plink. Let's see, where do you teleport to? Oh, into the room with them. Okay, neat. That kind of crazied everybody that was in there because he just appeared out of nowhere. I think every time someone enters the room with the body, it hits everybody in the room with an insanity. But I think that's everybody. So that went well. Phobia room. Upgrades the phantom room. Cool. So I need a phantom room, but we'll grab that for now. Because this here is a perfect candidate for a... because I can't do it right now because it's not a phantom room. But it's a perfect candidate. Phantom room, basically, people get slightly insane the moment they enter. It's kind of like putting that that dead guy in there, but pretty much permanent. Slight drain to all humans is a little bit better than a lot of drain to one human, I feel like. So these guys are a little bit more tense, so I'm gonna just smack them a bit because my cards do more to people that are more tense. You know, put a dead guy in that room. This guy snuck in, so that's not nice of him. See, this guy finally took the wrong way. Not everybody beelines straight for the damn end. Alright, plank on everybody again. What do you have left? You've got 4 left. That's not great. Let's just teleport him away, shall we? I don't know where he went exactly, but I also don't care. Let's make it pretty cold in there. Get rid of the bell card for now. Is there anybody by themselves? Here by himself. There we go. So this isn't going well. This might be about the end here if I can't get something to work out. Because basically if those 3 guys get in, then I'm game over. So what if I get him to go away? That guy's too strong, but this guy I should be able to insane. Cool, so now I'll have 1 come in, 1 guy I teleported away, and this guy's gonna run. Alright, so I at least saved myself a little bit. We'll hidden corpse that room, sure. And you're by yourself, so you should count. There you go. Blink everybody. And that should be it. Yep. Okay. That didn't go well. So, I'm going to spend some money to heal my heart by a bit. I can only do that once, otherwise, yeah. And I can upgrade a card or gain 50 essence. Well, I just used 100 to, so it's like that would be technically nice, but I think we'll upgrade. Because particularly this one, as you can see, it shows here what it is and over here what it will be, so I can make it so that it drains everybody by 3, which is obviously slightly better. This one would add 2 tension to anybody that goes in there, and then drains 2. So that's alright. This one drains 9. Like, that's a pretty big swing. So if you think about it, so that's adding 3, whereas this is adding 1 times however many humans there are. This one also, it doesn't care where they are. This one, they have to be alone. So I think this is actually the stronger option at the minute. These ones just makes it drain 3. That's fine. This one increases 2. That's fine. And this one drains 2 for every copy in the discard pile. Like, they're all pretty good options, but I think I'll go for that one for now. I can't do that again, huh? Okay. Pick a card to add. Blue legendary room. Just, I gain an extra, basically an extra house power, but all humans get 5 more health. Which doesn't matter because I'm not dealing health damage, so technically that'd be alright. But we're going to grab this phantom room because we're already kind of set up to use that. So, you know what? This gets to be a phantom room. Wait a minute, it gets to be a phobia room. So now any humans who enter gets drained, let's see here. Drains 5. Drains humans who enter. On its own drains 2, but the drain increases by 1 for any adjacent rooms that have the same or higher level of tiles. So, okay, so basically that's why it's at drain 5. If I could technically... So it's got 4 rooms, or like 4 spaces, so now it's a drain 6. I can also dink with this a little bit. Let's say, because I don't want to add more paths to there. But if I go like this, that still counts as an adjacent room. So now it drains 7 of anybody that comes in there. Let's see. There's a world in which case, like, so if I get rid of this room, costs nothing, but then I'd have to rebuild the room. I can add another space here, and then I'd still have space to put another room there, which would make this stronger. And then basically the bell tower is the only one screwing me, because basically if you have rooms touching every possible point, you can increase that by a lot. But still, drain 7's pretty good. I think we're good with that for now. So the phobia room is going to be doing a lot of work for us, especially in combination with this nursery. Which we're going to put a hidden body in this long-ass weird kitchen. The weird galley kitchen thing going on. Nobody snuck in the back, right? No, okay. And we're just going to pick that guy randomly. Now they're all going to be slightly tense. Now they're going to be slightly more tense. Get rid of the bell tower thing for now. All right, like look, their insanity is just, or their sanity is just dipping like crazy right now. These guys are gonna go insane immediately. Yep, phobia room got them. I'll put a dead body in that room because why not? Yep, got one of them, and got 2 of them. If they go into the phobia, or they're gonna go into the phobia room, and it's gonna just finish them off. But we'll just finish them off right now. So, like I said, it's a lot easier to echo chamber. Yeah, but we don't have the music room, so that doesn't really matter to us, I guess. Drain 2, human skips their next turn. We're gonna grab that because making people skip a turn is sometimes pretty good. I'm going to destroy that. Whoops. I'll do that. Oh, I see. That's what I was going to do. And then this kitchen go like this. So now this will drain 8 anytime anybody goes in there. Okay. Well, let's make them all a little bit cold. Get rid of the phantom raking. I just keep them around as discard fodder. Woo! Whomp that guy pretty hard, dang. Drain all humans. Wow. Like when that happens. Alright. So this person with the compass is screwing up my plans because I'm going to put a dead body in there, but we'll put a dead body in that one, I guess. Go like that. And drain all humans again. Damn. My tension game is strong. Any human, drain 1 3 times. Dark room. I'll pick up the dark room. So basically it just makes somebody skip their turn. We're gonna make people skip their turn. Oh, why? Oh, it has to be a 4-tiled room, I see. We'll go like this, and then we'll upgrade this. So now, if they get into the room before the heart, they have to wait another turn in there. Gain a drain. Next hand is drawn from the discard pile. Sure. That's a lot of humans. Nobody came in the back. Drain all of them. Then just kind of pick some random ones. When one of the upgraded types of humans shows up, that's when we're going to have bigger issues. Put a corpse in that kitchen. I don't know who you are, but you get to sit there for a minute. Alright, so they're gonna get phobiaed. I'm gonna drain everybody. Gonna put a dead guy in that room. Drain 3 on that guy. They should all insane seeing the dead guy, right? Oh, just about. And we'll make them cold. I don't care. Wait, who's alive? Who are you, or why are you all the way down here on your own? Did they just come in late? I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was doing good. Ba ba ba, they're not solo. Where'd you go? It just teleported them back to the start. It works for me. Alright. Witness me. Heart Room deals 5 damage, adds 3 tension, drains 3, and banishes this card. The problem is, this is not necessarily in your hand when they get to the Heart Room. That's the issue with that. I'm going to keep the video rolling, by the way. I know we're past a half hour, but we'll finish this run. I'll either lose or win. Who knows? Upgrades a basic room to the rehearsal room. Room cards played here this turn are repeated at the start of the next turn. Neat. Every turn, gain 1 AP and 1 draw. Lose 1 and 1 draw every turn instead if the room is explored. Okay. I'll pick it up. Oh, that's just unlocked, I see. Okay, upgrade the basic room to the mirror hall, so everybody counts as solo. Weapon room makes damage doubled. I don't care about that. I'll pick up the mirror hall. You know what? So Same or higher amount. Okay. So we need to add 4 tiles to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I feel like that would be a really cool mirror hall. Now, anybody that's in that hallway counts as solo. Doesn't matter what else happens. And I really didn't cause any extra problems because it was already touching every room that I made it touch. So, we're good. Now there's cops. They can shoot locked doors. They lower max tension of people in the room, which sucks, and they move a lot. And I think a fucker busted in the back right off the bat, too. So I'll try to insanify him a little bit quicker. Even though he's going to be heading the wrong way, so I don't care too much about that, I guess. Believe it or not, cop's not as bad as some other classes of people in this game. Alright, where's my big drain cards? Alright, those guys are all gonna... Yeah, that was a bad room for you to wander into, wasn't it? Alright, so we got some insanity happening now, so that's good. Ha! Man, I love the phobia room so much. Phobia room won me the game the last time. There we go. Got them all. Alright, let's heal my heart by a bit more. Upgrade. I upgraded that one because now that I have the mirror room, technically people will be more often, quote-unquote, alone. Chance to apply bleeder, that doesn't matter because we're not doing damage. I don't care about humans spawning with health, so we'll do this. Sure, it's another room for people to technically wander into. And just having that extra, like, point to be able to do things with is good for me. Anything else that I should do? Not really. I don't have any room upgrades at the minute. So yeah, now I got 4 points to play with, so I can actually do a little more dinking and stinking on these guys. I think we're good. You know, there's a front door for a reason, you arseholes. You get to wait a minute now. There's a dead man in that room. Alright, anybody phobia room? Your phobia room. You are too. Haha. So those guys are not solo, so I can't do anything to that. But I can make him go insane. I can solo room you. And you're the only one, so you're gonna get solo room insanity twice. I forgot this is anybody in here is solo. Oh well. Solo human gets 9 insanity thrust upon you. Bam. Empty room. Is there a dead guy? There is a dead guy in that one. Can I dead guy in a dark room? Nobody's in that room. Okay, so both of these have dead guys in. That's fine. Ooh, phobia room about to pop off. Ready? And... Because it multiplies by everybody that enters in this at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Some of them just had a delayed reaction to the insanity, no big deal. That guy gonna go insane? Yep. Nice. Dead guy got the rest of them. Alright. Well. A mechanical room, sure. I may as well put stuff down. That gives me more health. No big deal. Gain a drain card, because that's what we do. Any human. Drain 2. When discarded, return this to your hand and gain drain 2. Sure. Well. Boop. And then deja vu that card. That should be fine for now. Because now I can boop again. And I can deja vu that card again. Hey, guess what? Boop. And then deja vu, the guy that was trying to investigate the room. So that guy says investigator. This guy's also an investigator. Basically, if you see the yellow icon above their head, they're basically trying to figure out what's making that room tick. And if they look at it for long enough, basically they dispel the room. So any effect that's on it isn't anymore. So if somebody was to, for example, dispel my phobia room, it would kind of screw me over in a big way. Hey, like a phobia room. I'll pick it up. I don't have a phantom room yet, so I can't upgrade that, but it would be nice. These guys are assholes. They're immune to health damage and sanity drain when they're not alone. At the end of your turn, the people lose attention. So the fact that if these guys aren't alone, then you literally can do nothing to them. But if they're on their own, you can make them insane. So the fact that he's right there right now, I can do this drain and it would affect Dwayne here, but not Father Karras. Carousel. See? So he got the same sanity damage, he did not. Da, da, da. Is this one the Father Karras? No, that's Dwayne. Okay, so I want to plink him when he's in the mirror room because then he counts as not or as alone anyways. And I'll make him sit in the mirror room and wait. Yeah, priests are kind of a problem in this game. I don't know who you are, but you have a holy book, so get dinked. And you get dinked again. And it's real cold in that mirror room. Phobia'd. Dun dun dun. Just dink everybody with a little bit of insanity. We'll put a dead body in that room. It's one of our favorite rooms to dead body. So we're starting to insane everybody around the priests. They're really not very good priests. Chill that room, discard that one because now it comes back and it does better. Oh, he has the holy book. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. You also have a holy book. You also have a holy book. Okay, so I'm not playing with that room right now then. Those guys are not solo, so shit. Oh, that guy's a reverend. Shit! These guys all have holy books. You stay. Basically, I need to split them up so that I can actually dink them a little bit. I'll put a dead body in the bell tower, sure. I don't know if room traps count on these guys. No, just because they're not freaking alone. They're all together. I can't do anything. It's frustrating. Yeah, I got nothing on these guys right now. And this is why the mirror room is useful. I need more mirror room. So, I can move one of them. I can make you sit there. I'll make it so they can't open that door, so I'll have to go into a different room. That didn't help me as much as I thought it might. Alright, well. Fine. I don't want a deja vu again because it doesn't do anything to these guys right now, and let's hold you back for a minute. Put a dead guy in that room. Now I can hit him with a bunch of stuff. And I can teleport you away. You're over there now. Okay. So I think I have split them apart. So now he's going to go insane. You're going to go insane. And you're going to go insane. Okay. So nobody escaped at least, but a few too many people witnessed me. So let's see. Heal up. What else do we got? Adds 2 tension instead. I'll upgrade my corpse. I'll grab another dark room just because it's not a bad idea. It does stop some people from like moving around quite so much, basically. Because people with compass, they can move a lot, right? So if you could stop them from moving around quite so much, then it's always good. We'll put a dead guy in that dark room, though. That guy will get a slight hit. And now I'll get another dead guy card. Which... dead guys in all the rooms. Actually, I don't want to repeat the hand again. I gotta be careful with that deja vu card, because if my current hand is not great and I use it, then it's still not great. You stay there. Okay, so we slightly insaned one person. Somebody snuck in the back door. Gotta mind that. Hit everybody with a little bit of insanity. Hit you with a lot more because you came in the back door like a turd. Okay. Make you slightly wacko. Since you're alone, I'll ping you too. Increase these guys' attention. Let's go. Yeah, they're all held up in the dark room for a minute. Can I put a dead guy in the... I can put a dead guy in the heart room. But I don't want people going to my heart room, so... you bug off. Well, that wasn't very helpful, was it? There you go, I'll insane him. Insane in the membrane. Insane. Got no brain. I think there's just one left, right? Yeah, this guy here. It's nice to have traps all through your house so you don't have to necessarily pay attention to everybody at all times. I'm tempted to pick up another one of these because having extra energy is always good, and I really don't care about the health because I'm working on the insanity. Dun, dun, dun. These are all damage. I don't care. This is free anyways. We'll pick it up. Why not? I'll put that back there. Why not? Why not? Alright, 4 health. Not great, but, you know, not the worst. You sit tight there for a minute. Not a great opening hand, but whatever. Now, it says you're on your own. Haha. Bam. Bam. Get insane in your membrane. There's a dead guy in that dark room. It's cold in that mirror room. You're on your own. Get plinked. You're not on your own. Get plinked anyways. Haha. This is commentary now. So, dead guy got them. Veja do them. And phobia'd? Not quite. Oh, one of them got a freaking holy book. You know what? You're grounded. Go on your own because you using a phobia book like a turd burglar. And scratch you for hanging out with a guy that has a holy book. Bam. Holy books are the worst. Trap, add 2 tension, draw 1. I don't think I want anything from in here. The mirror hall would be good. Sure, we'll grab another mirror hall. It needs to be 8. Doesn't have to be exactly 8, but I didn't like the shape of that room. So there we go. We got another mirror hall. Just because of the holy books, we need to make sure we've got some holy or some mirror halls so that we can actually do things to people. Alright, neither of those guys has a holy book. That's fine, but there's a dead guy in the mirror room. You get to sit still for a minute, and you get teleport. That is the worst place for you to teleport to. Insanity, everybody. Deja vu you. And it's cold in there. Yeah, you're gonna go right into the heart room. This is where teleporting people is not great. Go insane. Thank you. Both mirror rooms have a dead guy in them now, I think. Did I put... Yes. Couldn't remember if I put a dead guy in that mirror room or not. Blink. Blink. Stink. Blink. 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 If you have people go insane in the phobia room, it just kind of like exponentially makes it worse for anybody that comes in afterwards. How did you uninsane? I don't understand how people are uninsaning. Oh, I see. Basically, they were healing sanity. I don't appreciate it, so that's why I focused on them. And that guy went insane, and those guys are all together, so I can't use any of those cards. Put a corpse in there so they get a little insane no matter which direction they go. This person's on their own, so they're gone now. Hit them for a little bit. And that should be it. Oh, not quite. There you go. Yeah, if you can't quite click on them in the house, you can also click on their cards up at the top. That works too. I can put down another mechanical room. I'll add tension to people. Tension's good. Need another phantom room. Get that thing going. Whoop. Pardon my phone. I'll upgrade a card because I have a lot of cards already, so that's fine. See, this doesn't seem to do an... Oh, it makes it free. I was like, I don't see what it does, but it makes it free. Free is good. Let's do free. Should I say something like Zoinks? Well, you could. You shouldn't, but you could. We'll make that cold so that we could discard that. Slightly hit everybody. Plink you. Whackophobia. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want a deja vu because that was a good opening hand. So we'll just repeat it. Cold room. Discard that. Hit everybody. Do that. Dun dun dun. Cold room there. Discard that. Smack on everybody. Slightly more insanity for you. You're probably... There we go. Let's see. Cold mirror room. Discard that. It's a good combo we got going. Do that. Deja vu that guy because he's still pretty strong. Now I gotta get that guy before his next turn, basically. We'll make that room cold. Discard that. All of them are all insane. Hit that guy. Deja vu again. Cold in the dark room, isn't it? Discard that. Let's do this again. Drain the cop. Drain the cop more. This is like almost the perfect setup for what I would have wanted for a draw. And then he's gonna walk into the phobia room and done. Nice. Thorn room, basically. People get smacked as they walk in. I don't really care about smacking people. Drain 2, upgrade this permanently if the target turns insane. Sure. Dun, dun, dun. Which one's the priest? That guy. Hey, you. Get slightly tense. Slightly very tense. And put a dead guy in there. Just hit the priest while he's alone. I don't know why you're doing all the way up there, but we're gonna make you pretty tense. People don't know what the friggin' door is for, do they? Drain 2, okay. This is drain 9, so this should end him. Yeah. I don't have anybody that's 2 away, do I? He got 10, he got 9. Well, we'll hit him. Couldn't get that upgrade, but... Put a corpse in the dark room, that'll help a little bit. Hit everybody with a little bit of insanity, but that holy book nonsense is fucking me. You, wherever you are, you sit still a minute. Let's move you to a random room. You're a little too close. Now I just backed him off one room. That's fine. Alright, let's get you out of here. You guys are considered solo, so I'll plink you. Get rid of the priest. Just smack that person because we can. Can't drain more than 4 at once. That's always annoying. Hit everybody by a little bit. Can't put a dead guy in there because there's people in all them rooms. Put a guy in that room, I guess. That guy had to wait a minute, so I wasn't too worried about him. Plus, he's in there with a dead guy, so he got dinked by a little bit. Can't because that guy's not solo, which is annoying. Wait, which room are you going to try to go to? You're trying to go to that room? Block that room. So now you're stuck in the phobia room for a turn. Make him stuck in there. Does it count if this guy, because this guy's insane? Like, are you still taking sanity damage? Doesn't quite look like it, does it? Okay, it does count as him being alone. Okay, so the Holy Book's not, like, overpowered. Because if he was immune, even being in the room with insane people, then I was going to have a bad time. Alright, make that guy insane real quick. There we go. Phantom room. Nice. Alright, so now we can phantom room a room. But what room do we phantom room? Room. How about this one? No, this one? It's 4 tiles, so it's gonna drain 5, and we can always put more. Wait, is this a living room? No, that's a mirror hall. Okay. So now it'll drain 6. Let's just zoom in a bit, get rid of that clock tower. That'll drain 7. Put a kitchen on the back there. Drain 8. Drain 9, and then it just can't be a kitchen, so we'll put another guest room here. So that phobia room will drain 10, now it'll drain 8. And like I said, that's because this bell tower basically is taking up one space that I could be touching. So these 2 rooms are going to be basically my kill rooms. Or, you know. Now we got the Masons. Basically, if they get to the heart room, they don't turn around and run. They start trying, they just sit there and damage it every turn. But they also move an extra turn every turn. They're really annoying. But they're not immune like the priests, so I kind of find them a little less annoying, actually. Bam! Hit everybody by a little bit. You're on your own. Bam! Get hit by a lot more. And because you're still alone, bam! Get hit by more than that. Alright. Deja vu you. Hit that guy with that. Boom to you too. Also, the Masons like to investigate things like phobia rooms, so you gotta kind of watch their... Yes, he's investigating this, the mirror room, which is unfortunate. There you go, I'll just make him go insane instead. Ah, damn. Corpse in that room. Is this my bell tower? It is. So, because that guy died, this guy's turning and running. Which is fair. I'm just trying to insane this guy before he gets out, because I'd rather get all the essence for my troubles. These guys are probably going to wander into a phobia room anyways. Has this guy got a compass or something? Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. Get that tension going. Yeah, I can't stop him from leaving. Sadly, somebody's gonna escape my madhouse. So, one human escaped, killed a guy for 30, and turned 9 insane. Will heal my heart by a bit, because especially with the masons around, you're gonna want to do that. I don't know. So upgrading this one doesn't seem to do anything, but that's because it upgrades itself, basically. We'll do that one. And continue. I don't think I want any of that. Win or lose, I think this is pretty much our ending deck. Alright, who do we got here? You've got a holy book, so screw you in particular. And where are you, by the way? Are you that guy up? You are that guy up there. Okay. Well, let's make your buddy go slightly crazy then. Bam. Bam. Alright, anybody else got a holy book that I haven't insaned already? Well, we don't like stonemasons, so we'll do that to him. Is there anybody almost insane? There's this guy. What do you have left? You got 2? Cool. So that should finish you off and upgrade that card. Let's get you done. And you're going where? You're going in there? No, you're not. That door's locked. Haha. Unless he shoots it off. I can't remember. Yeah, he's a cop, so he's gonna shoot it off. You got a holy book, so screw you. And also, wherever you are, sit still for a minute. Hit you with a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's try that. Put a corpse in the dark room. Knock him down by a little bit. Smack everybody. I can't drain them because they're not alone. That sucks. Alright, so I got spied by one person, which isn't terrible considering. Considering the amount of people that were in there and had holy books and stuff, that's not terrible. And I think we're okay. Alright. You get to be slightly insane because you went through a window instead of a door. There's rules. Woo! Damn. Get walloped. Smack everybody. Let's see. Wackophobia, the guy with the holy book. Where are you going to try to go? Alright, so he's going to go into a dark room anyways. I like when they split up on their own. Makes it a lot easier. That guy's going to go insane in a hurry. Drain 3, what do you got left? You got 2. Upgrade my card for me, please. I'm gonna chill these guys out so I can empower that one. So that that guy gets smacked harder. There we go. I gotta mention that I do have a bit of a cold going on, so if you hear me snorking and stuff, that's what that's about. You, stay there. Help make people insane, because it's fun for me. And flap. These guys both got holy books, don't they? Yeah, alright, fine. You stay. And I'll hit him because I can, but... Alright, so... He went and got himself phobiaed. You get to sit and just take a walloping. There we go. I like to think that when these guys go insane, they start muttering nonsensical terms and sentences such as "Trump is a good president." If you made it this far in the video and got that Easter egg of a joke, good for you. I don't want any of these. I should have just upgraded the card probably. Alright, this is the big bad boss man. And he's just like any other Mason, only he's also got like 200 sanity and 200 health or something. Put a corpse in there. Make him cold. Get rid of that. You sit still for a minute and also take that. I could have dropped the bell on one of them, but I'd prefer to wait until the boss guy shows up. So that guy. Alright, so if I smack him, then insane him. Now I've upgraded that card. You can get hit by a lot of stuff. And let's draw that hand again, shall we? Put a dead body in that room. Alright, so where's this guy? He's down there. If I go like that, I've got to start making him suffer a little bit. You can't affect him with all the same things you can affect anybody else with. So you can hold him off but with false leads, etc., etc. That's whatever. And just like anybody else, you gotta be careful about teleporting him around because you can put him right next to your final boss space and all. Right now I just got him very enamored with that opening hallway. Drain 5. Do I have anybody that's low enough? No. Alright, let's dead guy in that dark room just for safety. He's on his own, so let's hit him with that as much as we can. This guy making a break for it. This would have been a great time for me to have a teleport him away card. Let's hit him and then upgrade. Oh, you're not solo. That's annoying. Fine, just go insane then. See if I can block that. I don't know if he can get blocked. I still got 84 sanity to knock off of him. Oh, this guy's suddenly sane again. So you, go away. Where did he go? Well, that didn't help. I was hoping it would teleport him across the freaking map, not directly into my goddamn... Okay, and you gotta really stop healing this fucking guy. I might lose if I can't teleport him away this turn. Shit. Well, you know, I did alright. But we didn't quite get there in the end. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I'm going to cut too much of this. I might speed up some spots so that it's kind of at an hour. But thank you if you watched the whole way, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!